Hi, welcome back to Baking with Josh and Ange.
Hi everybody, how's it going?
How you guys doing?
How are you doing?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. We are back with a really fun special baking video. Not only are we making a delicious treat and a fancy cocktail, but our friend who wrote the editor, Steven Rowley, is going to be here with us.
Steven Rowley!
He is like, you know your friend who's like your really smart friend,
so
who's
smart.
Also really talented?
It's annoying.
He's like one of our really smart friends.
A little annoying.
He's a little annoying because
He's not annoying, no, it's annoying that he's so smart.
It's annoying that he's so smart,
Yeah.
but his book is amazing, and if you love like Jackie O, and I just love that whole like Camelot. This is such a great book. It's a great book, and it's like a mother-son book, guys. There's lots. So Josh, what are we making today?
So today we are going to be making lemon ring cookies that we are going to call Jackie O's.
Do I look like I could be BFFs with Jackie O?
Yes, totally.
A little bit. Okay, let's bring out our special guest today, fabulous author Steven Rowley.
Steven Rowley!
Oh my goodness, it's Jackie O is alive and well. Hi. You look like maybe a Kennedy cousin who's playing rugby on Martha's Vineyard.
Yes.
There you go. I like that.
You ready to bake?
Let's bake.
Let's get started.
All right, so here's what you'll need to make the lemon ring cookies.
Jackie O cookies.
1 3/4 cup flour, 1 teaspoon cream of tartar, 1/8 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/2 cup butter softened, 1/2 cup sugar, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon lemon zest, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 1/2 teaspoon almond extract, 1 to 2 drops of lemon food coloring. The first thing we'll do is just combine the dry ingredients.
Okay.
So we're gonna put the cream of tartar in the flour, baking soda, salt, and then we're gonna mix it together just to make sure the baking soda is all incorporated so it rises evenly. The next step is we're going to add the butter, and then you can go ahead and beat it until it's nice and creamy, okay?
Okay.
You look like you've done
You know what? I may have. One of my favorites is just an old-fashioned, like 1950s layer cake. You know, just like the kind you know Grandma would have made.
Yes, I love those too.
All right.
That's looking great.
How's that?
So next we're going to add the sugar. So I'll go ahead and
All right. They don't trust me with that
slowly add the
anymore.
sugar.
I will back slowly away.
By the way, you will find that Josh gives you a little task and then takes over.
And that's fine. That's
in the
completely
kitchen.
fine.
In the kitchen.
Yes,
it's okay.
This is 2019.
It's 2019.
That's right.
Add the egg, put the lemon juice in, the zest, and then the almond extract.
All right. We're gonna start slow.
You got this.
So that I don't spatter this all over myself.
Oh, we have aprons. Would you like an apron?
Yeah, you know what?
Too
No.
late.
Look at that. I can't cover all this up.
Don't cover up the rooster.
Don't cover up the rooster. All right.
Oh yeah, that's looking great.
Yeah?
So it's gonna look a little like curdly.
I was gonna say, it looks a
Lemon
little
juice.
like cottage cheese.
But once you add the flour, it's all gonna,
Smooth out.
Yeah.
come together.
Right
Okay.
now it looks disgusting.
Yeah. This is maybe not one of the steps that it takes.
I'm not going to try this stuff.
All right, cool. So now we'll add the flour. So
Okay.
you want to just add about half the flour to
We'll
start
just
with.
incorporate the flour.
Exactly. Combine, incorporate, mix together.
Yeah.
I need another word. Quick.
Fold in? No, this is not folding.
Yeah, it's not
exactly.
quite the same.
Yeah.
Look, he's sort of like
he's judging
the
it.
baker kind of judge, like, no, Mr. Author, that word doesn't
It'll
work
be
for me.
union
We're going to-
thesaurus.
yeah.
All right, so now we'll add the rest of the flour.
Okay. Oh, is this good?
Now it's getting good.
It's getting lemony.
All right, so we're gonna finish mixing this all together.
Okay.
Then we're going to add a few drops of the lemon food coloring.
Just to bring it home.
Right.
You
Just to
do
make
not
it look
have
like
to
the
do
lemon.
that.
You don't have
You
to
do
do
not
it.
have to do that,
It's
but
not gonna
Josh
affect the taste.
loves presentation.
This is Hollywood, and we like bright colors and bold patterns.
Just 1 or 2 drops
Is this
of
it?
the
This is where it's at?
lemon food coloring, which should do it. And then we're gonna mix it up
Ooh,
one
that's
last
good.
time. You wanna mix it?
No.
All right, I got it.
I'm waiting for cocktails.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
This
right.
looks pretty good.
Look at that.
Can we eat the beater?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
All right,
There we
so-
go. Cheers.
Cheers.
While they're eating the beater, I'm going to go ahead and put this into the refrigerator. You want to make sure and chill the dough for at least 30 minutes before we start constructing our ring cookies.
We could all chill for 30 minutes.
We could
just
chill.
all
You know
chill.
what?
With a cocktail.
We will chill and make Jackie Onassis' favorite cocktail.
Let's
You
do
gonna show
it.
us how to
sounds
do it?
great.
I'm going to show you how.
Okay. All right. So Steven is our friend, and he wrote this amazing book, The Editor. And what are we going to have here? What is this?
Well, in the editor, one of the main characters is Jacqueline Onassis.
What?
she's the editor of the title. For years, she did have a 15-year career as a book editor in New York, first at Viking Press and then at Doubleday. But one of her favorite drinks was just an old-fashioned daiquiri, the type you might make in the 1950s or something.
Not the type you drink on spring break.
Woo!
She was so excited this morning.
Not that there's anything wrong with
strawberry daiquiri. We got big.
Oh wait, I went to a place.
Bring out the blender.
No. In my 20s, I went to this place that only did daiquiris, and they had big tubes of them, and you went, and there was like a spigot, and the tubes were like the side of the wall.
7-Eleven.
I'm picturing, Jackie at a slushy machine.
I know.
We don't know. She might have rolled with it.
She wasn't on spring break.
In the book, she makes this drink with the main character. So this will be a little more attuned to what she was used to drinking. So let's try it out. This is a daiquiri made with rum.
Okay.
You can choose your favorite kind, a white rum or a spiced rum. So it's basically 2 to 1, 2 parts rum to fresh squeezed lime juice. So you can use a little bit of simple syrup as well if you've got that. But I'm just putting it over some ice. And I'm gonna give it a good shake.
Nice.
Wow. Shake.
Shake.
Yeah. This is where the musical interlude comes in. I'm just gonna pour it over some ice here, and we've got our lime wedges.
Look at our pretty glasses. Steven brought those.
Oh, I think this is gonna be good.
This is like a fancy adult drink.
I know.
You know?
Josh, you know what I was thinking? Like someday when our kids are grown, we're gonna have nice things.
And then
we got a while.
You got a little while, but you know what? While they're at school, we can have nice things.
Right,
and
nice things.
like cocktail hour at 10 in the morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Here you are. One for you.
Oh, nice.
Cheers to the editor. Oh, that's citrusy.
It's really good.
I think it's gonna go well with the cookies.
Yeah.
I think it will. I think it would probably go well with anything.
With it'll help anything go down.
For as much alcohol that's in it, it really tastes.
Well, she was
good.
or as much as she lived through, I think.
True.
A stiff drink was necessary.
She knew how to make a cocktail.
Mm-hmm. Good. Fun.
Now it's time to get the dough.
Yes. So the dough should be chilled now. So let's go ahead and bring that out and finish the recipe.
All right.
We'll keep the drinks. We have the dough that has been chilling for about 30 minutes. You can chill it longer overnight if you want to. I use a mini donut pan for these ring cookies.
That looks very professional.
It is.
And Steven said, wait, did you already have that?
Do they just keep these laying around the house?
Of course I do.
I don't know.
Hello.
Yes, because he lives with me and I want him to make donuts.
Miss Donuts. Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yes.
All right, so first we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees.
That's my job.
Okay.
Don't try it. Don't do it.
Oh, you look like you're on The Price is Right. Showcase Showdown. This beautiful oven.
Nice. I already pre-greased our mini donut pan. Now you don't have to use a mini donut pan. You can use just a baking sheet with parchment paper and kind of make the rings yourself. But I like to have everything uniform. So this mini donut pan works great for these. So now we have our cookie scoop, which is about a tablespoon. So take about a tablespoon of the dough, roll it around in the sugar a little bit. Then we're going to roll it into about a 4-inch long rod shape, like this. Take this and we're going to just lay it into the mini donut hole right there.
Okay.
Like that.
That's doable. Scoop. Like that. Okay. Roll it around.
Put some sugar on it. You put some sugar
on it first.
Just so it doesn't stick to your hands as much. Yeah, that's good. About 4 inches long is what you need.
So we're going to add it right in here.
And then you can also just sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top. All right, Ange, here we go.
Get in there.
You should wear your sunglasses while you do this.
How's that?
Perfect.
I mean, how much would you have watched Cooking at Home with Jackie?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I rewatched her give the tour of the White House when she was like, and in the parlor, I picked the perfect shade, I think. A powder blue.
That's brilliant. But the thing is, she was like 30 years old at the time when she was First Lady. She was so young.
So young.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that we each had a shot at doing this, I'll go ahead and finish these, and then we're going to put them into the oven for about 10 minutes.
I'm not a little cookie dough.
We'll see you in a second.
Oh yeah.
Steven has written a book called Lily and the Octopus, which is amazing. If you have a relationship with your pets the way that I think I do with Biscuit, maybe you do with Snickers.
To be determined.
Yeah.
To be determined.
We'll see.
It's just so beautifully written.
Oh,
and now this is his second book, The Editor, which is amazing, and it's about a young writer. Jackie Onassis becomes his editor.
That's true, yeah. As I think I said earlier, she had a career as a book editor for about 15 years. So this is a very different story than my first book, obviously.
Yeah.
But what inspired me to write it was that Lily and the Octopus was a deeply autobiographical story.
Yes.
And I wrote it expecting it, it was a book with a dog and an octopus. I never expected it to go anywhere.
And Lily is based on your dog, and your dog
yeah.
got a tumor.
She had a brain tumor, and in the book, instead of a brain tumor, it's an octopus, which sounds a little strange, but I knew like almost instantly what I was really writing about was attachment.
Right.
And how difficult it can be to let go. But the book sort of became a kind of a thing. And then so what I was interested in writing about this time with the editor was another writer who has a similarly autobiographical story. In this case, the main character has written a book about his mother. And I wanted to explore like how that would work if that sort of spiraled out of control for him. But I thought, what if Jackie Kennedy had been his editor, or Jackie Onassis? Wouldn't the book then become sort of much bigger than he intended it?
I mean, it's beautiful, and you did a fantastic job, and we're so glad you're here.
I'm so excited to be here.
It's been so fun. So we took these out of the oven, we let them cool in the donut pan for about 5 minutes before we release them. Make sure that they completely cool on a wire rack before we start the decorating. I used a basic lemon glaze, which is really easy to make. It's just powdered sugar, lemon juice, and a little bit of butter. One of the glazes is yellow, and one of the glazes I left white to give it the crisscross, beautiful.
Not his first time.
You want to make sure to let these dry for about an hour before moving them, okay? To let the glaze really harden up. But it just so happens we have some finished ones right here. Whoa! These are ones we can try.
We've got Jackie O's and Jackie's Daiquiris.
Yes, and the editor by Steven Rowley. So check it out.
Oh my god. Thank you guys.
All right, let's try these.
Oh my goodness. That's delicious.
Oh, really good.
This is the part of the show that you can't experience when you're just watching it.
That's
right.
Eating it. You guys all have to be here sometime.
That is so good.
Come on over.
Come on over. Thank you, Steven.
Oh, thank you for having me. This has been so much fun.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll see you guys next time.
Right.
Cheers.
Bye.
This.
Get it? Ready?
They get it. Stop. That looked
Oh,
graphic.
that did look gross.
Oh my gosh! It's a family show. Oh, they look really good on you.
Really?
I really don't think that's true.
Good.
That's a
Hashtag, I said it a while ago.
personal question.
Don't get Josh started about
I'll tell ya.
red food coloring.
Yeah.
Oh.
Clean your beaters.
Clean my beaters. It's all
I'm
dirty.
sorry, it just
I know.
it happened.
I know.
Well, I didn't know how you were gonna get the hole in the middle of the donut.
He went like this, just under his breath.
There we go. Too late.
You blew it.
And now I know.
You already weren't paying
blew it.
attention. There are only 3 steps.
Where's my drink?